Be better, fam. Great day, everybody. Kirby here. It's TIPOFTUESDAY. And today I have home builder here in Houston, Texas, Steve Finger, on to share an inspirational message in this week's TIPOFTUESDAY. But what is most impressive to me about Steve is the transformation that he's had in his life in just a short period of time. About a year and a half ago, Steve was sick of being complacent and he wanted to make a change, and that's why he adapted a whole plant-based vegan diet, and since then, the changes have been extraordinary. He has more energy than I've ever seen before, and I feel like he's cracked the code to aging, but most importantly, I feel like his overall quality of life has improved so much, and it's so inspiring to me because I feel like this health and wellness message, which I'm talking to you guys about, truly does work if you apply it. And he's going to share an inspirational message about his journey. So thank you so much for being here, Steve.
Thanks, Kirby, and hi everybody out there in the KirBeBetter family. Kirby and I have known each other for a few years now, and we've seen each other both go through some pretty amazing transformations, and we talk every now and then about what makes something like that happen. How do the factors come together to enable someone to just move beyond what they ever did in the past? And as I look back on my transformation, I can say that the idea of finding your why is really a critical part, if not the critical part, where all the other factors revolve around that. To paraphrase the great philosopher, once we find our why, we can endure any how. And when you think about that statement, embedded in it is the idea that this is very personal and individual, and it involves us, we, finding our why. So I would say disregard as much as possible people trying to tell you what you should do, and look inside yourself for the things that align with your personal motivations and the ideal for what you see for yourself in the future. I think once you find that, your why becomes like a perpetual motion engine that drives you towards those ideals. It will plow right over barriers. It will brush off distractions and negative influences and really allow you to move in a way that you did not maybe before. So let me tell you about my finding my why. Like as Herbie said, a year and a half ago, I was overweight. In fact, I was just one BMI point away from crossing into obese territory. My blood pressure was high. My energy wasn't really what I wanted. My vitality and enthusiasm for just everything I did every day wasn't where I wanted it to be. And so that, along with looking around in my environment and seeing friends and family experience so much negative quality of life, having bypass surgeries, having stents and defibrillators and all sorts of procedures and pills. I was taking blood pressure pills, just made me realize I didn't want to go down that path. And I have to give a lot of credit to my wife because she was very unhappy with that path we were both on. So together we researched and found the right path for us, for our health, and just began to implement that. And in 4.5 more months, I had lost 40 pounds. My BMI was down to healthy. My blood pressure was right where it should be, all my markers. But beyond that, really, I wake up in the morning clear-headed, energetic, and enthusiastic each day today. And I just feel like, what a remarkable change. Your health radiates out into everything. But I'm talking about making transformations. Finding your why cuts across any area of your life where you want to make a transformation. It could be your education, your work. Just look inside yourself and find what's important to you. And I think that will amplify your efforts and makes it sort of like you had the wind in your sails as opposed to sort of dragging a backpack up a heavy mountain. It changes the whole dynamic. So I hope that is useful. Look inside yourself, find your why, and I hope that will help you proceed towards your ideals.
Steve, you definitely found your why, and you are truly on the path to living your best life, and you're actually inspiring me now to know that what I'm talking about truly does work. So thank you so much for being here, Steve, and we still have a lot more work to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this TIPOFTUESDAY. See you at the top.